Welcome to this week's episode of Catching Up.
So casual.
Selena is here with me today.
Hey guys.
So Selena, how was your week?
My week is pretty good. One of the more just exciting weeks I've had.
Woohoo! Why was it exciting?
This week I launched my first special project for Yoseka, which is the postcard, which I'll show later.
Yeah, it's
so
really cute.
Really exciting. It's really exciting. And then I guess I worked on products, and then on Thursday I was actually gone because I went. I don't know if you guys know this really underground band called BTS.
Oh my god, I've never heard of them.
But I was at J-Hope is having a solo concert, and there are fan-made markets, so I tabled at one of the markets, which was really fun. It was my first tabling experience, and everyone was super nice and supportive, so that was the highlight of my week.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And this is something Charlotte and I. Oh yeah, Charlotte helped me on Thursday, which is really sweet. But we've got these matching Trader Joe's bags, but mine says Trader Taeyong's.
Mine says Trader Jungkook's.
So this is
very cute.
Amazing.
Yeah. Y'all are so cute.
Just a fun thing that we bought at the market.
Yeah.
This is not something Selena made, but
I did not make this.
Support small artists.
Yes. I think this person's name is Overlord Senpai.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah.
Overlord Senpai's product!
Yay! Yay! Okay, thanks, Charlotte. Anyways, how was your week?
Yeah, so this week the store has been busy. We've consistently been more busy recently, especially on Saturdays.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming in. It's such a pleasure always to get to help people, even when it's super crowded. And also, we got a bunch of Travelers restocks.
Finally.
Yes, finally. We've been pretty sold out of a lot for a while.
Did you get one?
Yeah, so I finally got to get the dot grid refill for my passport.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was really exciting. I've been waiting for a while.
I know a lot of people have been waiting.
Yes.
We see you.
Yes, we see you. And we're back. All right, yeah. So this week we have a lot of new products to talk about. Not as much as last week.
Oh gosh,
but yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, I guess we'll organize this by type of product, but we have a few different pencil, pen, cases in general. So the first one is the Superior Labor pouch. And it comes in all these different colors.
And
also red. This one's.
Yes, they're so beautiful.
And
they're canvas pouches with these leather detailing.
And the inside is very spacious. And it smells really nice.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Even though it's a canvas pouch, it still smells like leather. The Superior Labor is so consistent, I feel, with their high quality products.
So if you need a really bigger sized pouch, I feel this is really nice for that.
Yeah.
Because we don't have too many of those.
Yeah, that's so true. And also it's still a good size to put in your work bag.
Yeah, it's very flexible.
Yeah, and it compresses too.
But it's also sturdy enough to stand up on its own.
Oh yes.
Which I think, yes. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm standing it up right here. Then the next type of cases is by LUDDITE. LUDDITE. So it comes in different sizes. I feel this is the medium size, and then there's the smaller one. And these aren't all the colors, but just showing you a few.
Yeah, there's a lot of colors. And the more medium size is flat, or more thin, if you can see that. And then the smaller size is more rectangular.
Yes.
No, more triangular.
Oh, triangular. I was yes. Okay, I see it.
Yeah. They have the little loop.
Oh.
So you can attach charms.
Wait, the small one doesn't have it.
Oh, the small one doesn't, but the medium size has the loop for charms, or you could clip a pen to it. Do you use these loops on your bags?
Honestly, I usually put charms on them.
Yeah.
Because I just have a lot of charms.
Yeah, everything Selena has charms on it.
I just have a lot of charms.
Yeah. And yeah, so it's just a good standard canvas bag. Yeah.
Yay, very pastel colors. Okay, and the next thing we have by Superior Labor is this fountain pen holder, or just like pen holder in general. But it comes in 3 different colors. And we were like discussing like what exactly we would use this like little loop for. And some people were talking about like putting on a lanyard and like
like wearing it around. You
like
can
your belt or something.
attach like a mini notebook, or not attach, you can slip a mini notebook back here, and also of course put your pens. Selena had also like a really good idea, I thought. How would you use it?
So basically, like in my room, I like to display a lot of the things I collect or like have. So I feel like I would like put this on a wall, and then it could just be like a wall decoration for your pen. I don't think that's how you're supposed to use it.
Well, why not? It's like great.
That's a way.
Yeah.
That's another way.
And of course, it's like the beautiful Superior Labor leather. So, yeah. And then the last new thing we have from Superior Labor are these patches. So one has like a
Crane?
A crane, yeah. I think like either a crane or a... I was thinking pelican. I was like, it's not a pelican.
Are there different types of pelican? I know there's a pelican with like the yellow
Oh,
beak,
yeah.
but there might be different pelicans.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure. I think you're right, it's a crane.
And then this one is definitely a turtle.
Sorry. Yeah, so they're super cute. They have the Superior Labor logo on them.
Yeah, and it's like embroidered, I think.
Yes, definitely embroidered. Yeah, so very cute to add to your bags.
Then we have some stuff by Lamy.
Yeah.
So we have a new color called Scarlet.
Yeah. Okay, and it comes in the rollerball and the fountain pen.
Yes.
And it's like a deep maroon, and the clip is black, and the finial is black. And the grip section is also scarlet, or that maroon, and then there's the black detailing.
Yes. And it's like the matte texture one.
Yes.
And then also by them we have 2 ink colors, 2 new ink colors.
Yes. We have Petrol
Yes.
and Sepia.
Yes.
And the bottles are super fun. Like, what is that
I've
about?
never really seen their bottles before, actually. Oh.
So it actually has like a little paper towel roll inside the bottom, which you can use and tear out, kind of like washi tape, to wipe off the, you know, like you get ink on your
Yeah, like the excess
nib.
ink.
Yeah. And then also the way that the bottle is designed actually has like an inkwell in it.
Wow.
So that as it's running low, like we were talking about with the Sailor inkwells. Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
Very
Very
cool.
smart bottle.
Yeah.
I guess we have some like tools or like writing materials. We got like a bunch of new whiteout tools from Pentel.
Yeah.
Right here.
And some of them like are not super new, but are new to the store. But this one is special. So this one has like a ballpoint nib, so that it's like easier to write with your whiteout and be more specific about where you're putting the correction fluid. That's pretty cool.
And then we have also by Pentel these new brush pens. Yeah, they're different colors, but they all have black ink, and the colors indicate like what size they are.
So here's them like lined up next to each other. And as with fountain pens, I feel personally it's easier to tell the difference between medium and fine than fine and extra fine. But yeah.
Then we have Tech Draw mechanical pencils. Oh, they're different point sizes. Okay, so we have 0.3 and 0.5.
Yeah, and they have like a very long tip. So like with 0.3 mechanical pencils, I feel like it's really hard not to break the lead. So that'll support it a bit more. And yeah, they're also from LUDDITE, and they're just like nice, sleek, metal body mechanical pencils.
Yes, even the grip is like textured metal.
Yeah, they're super fun. So you should check those out if you're a fine writer mechanical pencil user.
Yes. And then lastly, for people who loved the other multi-8, there's another color variant, the gray one, and it's the 2.0 like colored pencil lead.
Yeah, so it's like the same as the art pen version, just like the same color body as the ballpoint version.
Yeah. And then lastly, we have like some new postcards that we got. And it's a collaboration with ROKKAKU. There's a lot of different designs.
They all have some of like the metallic detailing, but they're all super cute.
I like this one because it has like the blue metallic.
Yeah,
The-
like glitter disco.
Yeah, like holographic.
Yeah, yeah. I really like the jellyfish one with like
It is jellyfish.
the siren women,
Oh,
maybe.
that one's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one's like dim sum.
Dim sum
Look
with
at
little pandas. They're really cute. And speaking of postcards,
Speaking of postcard, the postcard that I made. For
Yeah.
Yoseka. And it's the winter spring edition, risograph printed by Lucky Riso. And basically we used 4 colors: sunflower yellow, aqua, federal blue, and fluorescent pink to make these bright colors. And we have like the grain filter on it, so you can see like the little individual little dots. And then yeah, it's like a sendable postcard. So on the back, we just have our logo, bringing people closer to stationery, and then our contact information and website. Yeah, and then the theme is kind of like, it's like winter. It's how I think people would feel if they like went to Yoseka. It's like what I want people to experience here. Yeah, like our ink testing, and this is part of our display, and then our storefront windows.
yeah, and I love like the walking in the rain. Like I definitely feel
Yeah.
like a little bit cozy, like
Cozy.
coming out of the cold almost, because it's like rain, not snow. And it's been pretty rainy and wet recently.
That's
so.
true, that's true.
Yeah. What was the design process like for you? How'd you come up with this like 4-panel
Oh my gosh.
layout?
Yeah, so the way I usually start is by browsing Pinterest actually and making a mood board for myself. And then I was thinking like I didn't really know like one specific scene that I wanted to do, so I thought that making like multiple scenes would be a good idea, so people can kind of like get glimpses of like a lot of different parts of Yoseka. And then I wanted it to have like people in it because I feel like community people is a really big part of like Yoseka. And then this is actually Scarlet.
Oh my God,
it's a
yeah.
reference picture of Scarlet's hands.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I can really tell it's her.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. Charlotte was trying to get a litmus test for like, could she tell that they were her hands because she knew, or because they really look like her hands?
Yeah.
And we
like, she just
decided.
holds it like,
Yeah, no, she does. It's beautiful.
thank you.
It also feels very Yoseka with that detail of the ink sample filling. So, yeah.
I drew it in Photoshop with a drawing tablet, and then I separated the colors so Lucky Risograph could print it, and they were super sweet and helpful, and I feel like
yay.
they were so patient. So
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, I feel like the whole process is like a hard thing to go through. so
Yeah,
I'm
it's
glad that
like-
they were nice. Yeah.
Yeah, first time doing like a bigger project.
Yeah, it's so
Yes.
cute. It turned out
Really
so well.
happy with it.
I'm so excited to see more of what you do.
Maybe more in the future.
Yeah.
Because there are
Yay.
4 seasons, so
So true.
yes.
Yay. So yeah, we are selling the postcard in store and online.
Yeah.
So if you want to come check it out, we're super proud of Selena.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah! No, we're very excited about it. Just to wrap up, I do have a story I want to tell of something that happened this week. So we had a customer come in last night, and she was getting, so like last week we talked about like the build your own Maruman spirals, and she came to buy one. She got like a combo of like the spiral she got was brown, and
Oh.
the cover that she got was like the plaid checkered red, so it looked like a picnic blanket. Like it
That's
was
really
super
cute. I forgot you could like customize it
Yeah,
so much.
no, it's so cool. And then we got to talking, and turns out she had like worked at Sleep No More, which Charlotte also did. And so
I heard
they're
about
talking for a
this.
long time, but she also like brought out her travelers, which was super customized and
cute.
so fun, which she said she uses at school. I was like kind of inspired by
Wow.
that. I was like, I want to use like,
I
something
wish I
that
had that when I was in
custom.
school.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't have that much stationery.
Yeah, and she showed us her sticker refill. And she shared stickers with us, which was really special.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah. And just, it was really inspiring me to fill up my sticker refill too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was really
such a
fun.
good story. Yeah.
So that's all for today. Thank you so much. And we'll talk to you next week. Bye. Everyone.
Bye.